And it's a big hello to you from me, John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. And it's right in front of us. We have a par 4 first hole. Now let's stripe this drive into the fairway and get on our way. Okay, let's see what you do here. Shake it off. Second shot here on the first. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin. All right, you stuck the green. That's step one. Now you gotta hold this putt. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Ooh, careful there. You come in there like Seabiscuit. And this one's 7 feet away. Oh, man. And after that first hole, we're at a very healthy, even par. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. All right, second hole, par 4. Let's go. Hopefully this sticks to the fairway. Okay, full sand. Let's go. Setting up here in the first cut of rough. All right, coming out of the rough, you might not have enough on it. And second shot here on the second hole. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. Nice shot. Oh my, this might go down. Come on. And this will save your par. So far, so good. There you go. That's in there for par. And just a little tap here needed. And that'll drop. Okay, we're all tied up at even par at the moment. And we're teeing up now on the third. Oh no, water. All right, you're next. Of course it had to go there, of all places. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. setting up here from the deep stuff. Oh my word, that almost dropped in the bucket. Setting up here for your fourth shot. "24 feet from the cup." This starts off pretty straight and then goes a bit to the left. From there, fine effort. Okay, this one is for the par. Yikes, that went right by. Just 3 feet left. And the putt drops. Okay, this one for the double. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. And the score to beat is 1 over. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this fourth hole. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Nicely struck. Okay, second shot here on the fourth. Good shot. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough. Oh my gosh, almost dunked it. 8 feet to the cup. That shows some resilience. He birdied this one after a bogey on the last. Well done. And it's even score for the leader at the moment. And this is a pretty lengthy par 5 hole ahead of us. Well, let's hope this one doesn't find the rough. Oh, too bad. We just barely made our way into the second cut. Oh my, that was a vulgar display of power on that drive. And from the rough. Well, that's too bad. Here's our second shot on the fifth. Getting some extra practice in this rough. Good to get a feel for it. Ooh, this one's heading for it. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Setting up here just in the light rough. Might be going a bit long here. And you know what? You ended up on the green, so just don't listen to me. That's the moral of the story. You could get down to even par after this putt if you want. Well, this one's looking good so far. Ooh, continues to be good. Oh my goodness, killing me here. Just killing me. Great putt though. Almost got that to go. And this putt is around 23 feet. You got a downhill putt here. It's breaking to the left. So far, so good. Oh, and it doesn't go. Okay, just a few more inches to go. Okay, that one went. Oh, just a tap in here. All right, tapping that in. Let's move on. And the best score in the room currently, even par. All right, nice clean swing here on the 6th hole. We got a par 4 ahead of us. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. All right, unfortunately, that wouldn't stay in the fairway for you. We're in the first cut. Okay, next, let's see what you got. Looks like this one should be in the fairway. This one's about 100 yards out. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. And just in the light rough at the moment. That'll do. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. I think this one's breaking just a bit to the right. Almost. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. Boom. And after that one, the score to beat is 1 under par. And not a long par 4 on this one. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. Looks like this one's safe. And up next. And that's a plunker. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. Okay, this one's about 110 yards out. I think this one's going for it. Good shot out there. Nicely played. Here's a 10-foot putt. Looks like a right to left break. Oh! All right, maybe a double here. Let's see if we can sink this. Okay, here's a 5-footer. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. Just a tap. And moving along. And after that one, the leader sits at 1 under. Okay, have a good tee shot here on the 8th hole. We have a par 4 ahead of us. And here we go. You're up next. Looking fine from the tee here. And this shot's around 145 yards from the pin. Oh, wow. High up in the air. Let's see how it lands. Might be a little too much power into this one. Second shot here on hole number 8. Nice shot. Another green in regulation. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if you can help it get there. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. I'll take that from that type of distance. Okay, 2 under. If you can sink this. Oh, that shot was a beauty. 3 feet left. And the 9th hole is ready for us. Hopefully you're ready for it. Oh my, did you just use Thor's hammer? Otherwise known as the Magender hammer? All right, let's go. Unlucky. Here's our second shot on the 9th. Oh, it almost dropped. And just in the first cut on this one. Coming out of the deep stuff might not be enough. Okay, out of the green side rough. Let's do this. Nice chip, fantastic. Here we go, this is for birdie. Breaking pretty hard to the left. A bit too much power into that putt. Okay, let's sneak this one in for par. Let's go. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. No, didn't quite get there, did it? 3 feet to go. Nice putt. That's your 4th birdie of the day. All right, give this one a little tap. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store. 3 under is the top score of the group. Okay, we get to start the back 9 with a par 4. Nice. Okay, next. Oh, no good. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Come on, give us a kick to the left. Approach shot worked out just fine. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. Oh man, hopefully the comeback isn't too bad for you. This could take you down to 4 over par. Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. Now that one could have used a bit more pace. All right, that putt'll go. All right, par putt. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. Here we go, par 5, 11th hole. Whoops, that's not great. All right, give this a rip. Okay, from the rough. Yeah, this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it. Okay, second shot on the 11th. I think you might be coming up a bit short from the rough here. And this is your third shot. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. This shot's about 80 yards out. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. Well, not enough muscle into that one. 5 feet to the cup from here. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. And top score in this group right now is -4. And we're on the 12th hole of this one now. Might be going a little too far here. Well, let's see what you got. Good stuff. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Oh my, almost in there. Okay, this to save our par. Let's go. Oh, that was almost in. Here is a 12-footer. This one's gonna go down the hill and right to left, I believe. And that's your birdie. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. And tapping that one in. And the top score in this group is currently -3. Here we go, 13th hole. This one's a par 5. Good job. And let's see what you do off the tee here. So far, so good for this one. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Oh man, that's wet. Oh man. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. Ooh, this one might be over the green. Ooh, or you'll end up on the green. Good stuff. Good luck here. This is for par. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. Oh, man. 6 feet to the cup. All right, nothing to worry about, just a bogey putt, that's all. And after that one, looks like 2 under is the score to beat. And the 14th hole is next. This one is a par 4. Oh, that was spicy off the tee. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Ooh, this is going to get a few more yards on the ground. Let's see it go. All right, we'll take that. Okay, this is about 105 yards-ish to the pin. This is looking decent. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Okay, on the green safely. Okay, 19 feet. This one is going downhill, and I think a little bit to the left. Oh, oh man. All right, 3 feet to the cup. The birdie putt drops, and I'm thankful because last hole with that bogey got me a little scared. Okay, after that one, the score to beat is 2 under. And teeing up now on the 15th hole. We'll take those all day. And next on the tee. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Yep, that's going to do. And this is about 165 yards out. A little wayward on that approach. This is what our third shot's looking like. Well, might not like the results here. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. All right, here's what you got left for par. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. All right, let's do it. This to save par. This one's going pretty hard left to right. All right, got most of the way there. Okay, 4 feet to go. And this for the bogey. All right, the current leader sitting at 1 under. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 16th hole. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. And now hitting out of the rough. Yeah, I think that's too much. Too much from the rough. That should do nicely. Okay, this is in the light rough. This shouldn't be too bad. Well, this one's flying out of the rough. Might be too much. Safe approach. Nice. Sink this and you're down to 2 under. And this one's breaking just a little wee bit to the right. Well, this one's on a line. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. This one's about 15 feet. And this one starts off straight enough and then heads to the right, I think. Oh, that could have been a birdie. All right, here's the tap. All right, tapping that one in for par, moving on. Here we go, tapper on in, and we'll head on to the next hole. And after that one, the best in the room sits at 1 under par. Okay, give this a smash. And from the green side rough. Oh my, you almost got that. And from the green side sand, let's have a nice out here. Ooh, with the touch out of the bunker. Well done. 6 feet to the cup. Oh. Man, could have a birdie here. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. That'll do. And it is 2 under for our leader at the moment. Okay, we're on the 18th. This one's a par 3. Okay, there we go. And next, fairway tilts to the left out around the landing area. Okay, setting up in the bunker here. Oh my, nicely done out of that bunker. Well done. And this one is from way out. All right, starting this out to the left. All right, way closer than you were. Not a bad effort there. 4 feet to the cup. And the putt will drop. And your round is over. Okay, that will do it for me. Thank you so much for playing, and we will see you soon.